Daddy's Home 2 was a movie that just looked generic. It looked as if there was absolutely nothing special about it. The first one wasn't that spectacular. It was a run-of-the-mill kind of Will Ferrell comedy that had some laughs and a lot of lulls, and was something that I did not really enjoy that much. So even the advent of a second one didn't make me excited. In fact, I felt like I'd seen all the good jokes in the trailer, and it was only with some heavy persuasion that I was dragged along to this movie to experience the further adventures of Dusty and Brad, these two co-dads, as they call themselves, trying to raise their respective families which they share. And this time round, their parents are turning up, or Dusty and Brad's fathers are turning up to cause mayhem on the family, and they all end up going away to a cabin for a family Christmas where Dusty's father can cause as much mayhem as he possibly can. It sounds like a contrived setup, and it pretty much is, to get these people to a location, to make them uncomfortable, to make the situations like laugh out loud funny. What I wasn't expecting from this movie was the consistent laughs that it gave me. It was funny. I found myself laughing more times than I didn't. I thought the jokes landed almost every time, and even though the story kind of hits the familiar beats and you think you know what jokes are coming next, sometimes it surprises you. Sometimes it gives you the easy joke, sometimes it goes out of his way to really surprise you and give you something terrifically funny that you just didn't think was going to happen. This movie was a real surprise for me. Like I said, did not want to see Daddy's Home 2, and thankfully I did. I think there is a most valuable person in this movie, someone that just raises the bar, and for me that is Mel Gibson as Kurt, the man who just causes so much mayhem gleefully, and he's actually got a very devilish look about him. He's constantly laughing at the mayhem that he is causing, the discomfort and the battles that he is causing, and he is the catalyst for all the mayhem that happens throughout the movie. Ferrell and Wahlberg have a terrific pairing on-screen presence. They've been in a few movies together and they just seem to work really well. And Mark Wahlberg again shows his comedic chops, as Will Ferrell does his typical thing, but here is one of the times where it really does work. There are so many set pieces in this that literally had me killing myself laughing. They were that funny, and obviously I'm not going to tell you, because some guy telling you jokes about a movie you haven't seen is just not going to do it any kind of justice whatsoever. But I can thoroughly recommend checking out Daddy's Home 2, as it was a real surprise. John Lithgow plays Ferrell's father in this, and he is the sort of complete different take from Dusty's father, Kurt. He is very much like Brad's character. He likes a lot of attention. He is very loving with his son. He is very talkative, very annoying, and really gets on your nerves throughout the movie, but you can tell he's got a heart of gold, unlike Kurt, who you can tell who probably has a swinging brick of coal as a heart. Along with this, we get the kids, and they have some interesting set pieces as well, and some funny moments that really pay off. And it feels like they take all these characters and they spend enough time with them to actually make you just genuinely interested in their outcome and how they're going to spend the rest of their Christmas. You want them to get on together, and for a comedy to make you interested in the characters is a real surprise. Even though they're not fully fledged out, but you get enough factions of them to really give you an idea of what each character is. Like I said, the kids are pretty funny in this, and they have a lot of laughs, and they're not just getting dragged about by the chaotic fathers, which does happen, but they have their own little stories going on as well, which amount to some fantastic payoffs. I really dug Daddy's Home 2, and I didn't expect to. Maybe it was my low expectations, maybe it's just because the movie is genuinely pretty fun. Whereas I may never go back to the first one, I can see myself revisiting this again and again. I think it would be a good movie, especially at Christmas time. I gave it 3.5 out of 5, which even now surprises me that I'm saying that. I think you should check out Daddy's Home 2. It's a good Christmas movie, it's a good comedy, it's a good time at the cinema. Let me know in the comment box below what you thought of Daddy's Home 2, and I'll see you next time on Man vs Film.